Hopefully something happens. Since it's live, here we go.
Yeah, Michael B typing, keyboard sounding like a drum line. B-dubs losing it, Vicky about the flat line. Super game, room dudes, ain't no room for peace. We start to searching answers, looking for the cease. Detroit love, scratching head, wonder what the deal. Michael B banging keys, those singers got some zeal. B-dubs yelling, man, you gotta cut it out. Show turning bonkers, all we hear is shout. Clack, clack, tappity tap, B's keyboard on attack. B-dubs losing pages, ready to spin it back. Nostalgia and Detroit, man, they wonder where they at. Making music with the keys, but this ain't no rap. Clap, 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 clap. P-dubs watering, get that thing off loud. Michael B just smirking, mind lost in the cloud. Restart your bullet schematics, trying to find a clue. Detroit love saying, bro, what we gonna do? Chaos in the room, keyboards causing woe. Michael B ain't slowing, tapping like he in a show. B-dubs ready to crack, headphones to the max. Restart to scratching noggin, calculating facts. Clack, clack, tappity tap, B's keyboard on attack. B-dubs losing pages, ready to spin it back. Nostalgia and Detroit, man, they wonder where they at. Making music with the keys, but this ain't no rap. This ain't no rap. Yeah. Clack, clack, tap, Eddie tap. B's keyboard on attack. P-dubs losing patience, ready to spin it back. Nostalgia and Detroit, man, they wonder where they at. Making music with the keys, but this ain't no rap. This ain't no rap. This ain't no rap. This ain't no rap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap. But this ain't no rap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap. Clap, 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 clap. But this ain't no rap. But this ain't no rap.
Hey, what's that? Set, subscribe, yeah. Sacks of games on the shelf like a dream. JPEG Cell with the intro, smooth and keen. Throwing up the peace sign, feeling serene. Mr. Cooper got the stats, a true gaming fiend. Decked out in merch like a cozy cuisine in the chat. Chaotic DPR reigns supreme. Hit them with emojis, they on the whole scheme. Gaming grub tech talk, it's the theme. Chef up a storm while the consoles gleam. Spitting wisdom and laughs, a perfect team. Open up the bridge, let the stream begin. Drop a like, subscribe, let the chat chime in. Hey, wait, 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 wait. In the kitchen with J Pixel, check the feed. Open fridge where the good vibes live. Mr. Cooper on the side, gaming knowledge deep. Chats alive, got a DPR, they never sleep. We mix tech talk with a dash of game lore. Unbox the flavor, what we all came for. Nerd culture like a comic book store. Myth Griffin on the latest. Why the fans applaud? Bitch. Open up the bridge, let the stream begin. Drop a like, subscribe, let the chat chime in. Hey, wait, 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 wait. Open up the bridge, let the stream begin. Drop a like, subscribe, let the chat chime in. When it's gaming news you crave, better stay tuned in. JPX with reviews, spin the tech whirlwind. With Mr. Cooper's got the take on every console war. While chaotic VPR chats, who's gon' score? Fresh content every week, open fridge, don't rest. Taking the victory and defeat, putting skills to test. Serving fandom on a plate, all the culture's beats. Gaming, eating, tech and space, broadcasting on the streets. In the open fridge lights where the cool air flows. Hit the bell for the hype, watch the community grow. Open up the fridge, let the stream begin. Drop a like, subscribe, let the chat chime in.
Todd with the light guns, showing off retro fun. Arcades Anonymous, kicked off without a fuss. Todd's light guns on display, retro shooter style Well, today, arcades hit with a surprise. We went offline, no lies. JPXL can't.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Open Fridge. Oh yeah, welcome back for another week. Hope you are having a good one. I'm making sure my mic is working. Hopefully in the chat and everybody, we good. You hear it? All right, let me bring in my guest host right now, Mr. Cooper. You there? Hello.
What's going on? What's
All
going
right,
on?
everything's working. Everything is good. Chaotic wasn't feeling too good, so he decided to he had to take a nap. So he is not going to be here this week, but hopefully sooner or later we'll get him on here. We did have him on one time, but I know how it is, man. When you get home from work and you're just like, I'm done. So totally understand that.
Yeah, it's been there plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Yep. So, but we do this for fun. But yeah. So, how, Mr. Cooper? How you been?
Oh, I have been fantastic this week. Everything has been going smoothly. Been super busy with kids and going here and there. Want to spend a lot of time with the family, so it definitely keeps me busy. So having a good time though. How about you?
I'm not too bad. You know, I'm just getting over like a little stomach bug a little bit this 24-hour thing. But other than that, I got to get family pictures this week, so I got an extra day off, and that's why I got the hair going on today.
Got the fade going on,
Got the
man.
fade,
Got the
you know,
fade.
every now and then I grow hair out, and wife liked it, so kept it. So probably go back to the hat
Good,
soon,
good.
because I get sick of hair pretty quick. But yeah, we got the whole family together, got family pictures. I mean, the whole family, like my wife's whole side, and you know, my extended family. Everybody doesn't believe I have grandkids, but I have 4, and 4 grandkids taking pictures is a lot of fun, and it definitely was chaotic. But yeah, we're
that's awesome, dude.
yeah, we're just chilling. One thing I want to just kind of say out there. I know we are part of Arcades Anonymous, and our fearless leader Todd is going through a rough patch right now, as his mother is in a, I don't know if she's passed or she's at hospice right now, and I know he's dealing with that right now, and I want to just keep him in your guys' prayers, and just if you get a chance, just send him some love his way. I lost my mom, I say about 3 years ago, and it's not fun. It's not a fun thing. We're getting old, guys. We're getting old. So if you guys could just you know get just keep him in your prayers. That's all. Send me a link. I'm going to. What did he say? He's going through with it.
He's going to go ahead and go through with it, man.
All right.
He's
keep
gonna,
him busy.
He's going to power through.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So while he's doing that, getting on our third companion here, I'll kind of let you know what I did this week a little bit. We got some time here with the Vuelix, playing some Street Fighter, figuring that out, as well as played a lot of Tekken last night, as well as the Nintendo NES World Championship. Got to play it actually with some friends on Saturday night. After it was like evening time, and we had a couple beers, and you get that thing out, and it is so fun. Like, like it's like, get the mushroom. It's so simple, but it's not simple. Being the fastest at it. There was one time, and we had to go through like a whole stage of like Metroid, and I never played the NES Metroid like at all ever. The only Metroids I really played was like Metroid Prime. So trying to play that, it was so tough. I'm not a very good jumper when it comes to the old stuff either, and there's a lot of little tiny pedestals you got to jump onto. So that was hilarious to sit there. I think I got the record for the worst time ever in history on that game.
Did it like tell you that?
I just knew it in my heart.
You just knew it in your heart. I felt
They're
it
like,
in my
wow.
heart. I knew that was a bad one.
Yeah. It was like, man, it did not go very well. They got through it though. Like, I finally, after they both got through it, I was like, all right, you can give up. I was like, I'll just take the hit and I won't get the points for it because I just could not get past this level.
So how many different? So I have it. I won it on Rascals. I still haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting for my son to come over because I know he's really excited about it. But how many different games are in it?
Oh man, there's like is it over like 10 games at least? There's like Mario, Super Mario Bros.
Just a second. Just a second. Of course, this is gonna be. Doing this live. Doing this live. Okay. There he is. All right, hang on. Oh my gosh. All right, all right. Doing this live. I should have done it in studio mode. All right, can everybody hear each other?
Yes.
All right, all right. All right, cool. We got Chaotic back. All right.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know you're not feeling good, but powering through, man. You're a
Hey,
trooper.
Powering through, man. I'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Just say hi to everybody in the chat, and if you want to jump in, go ahead. I'm sorry I cut you off, Mr. Cooper, because I was trying to do that. I didn't realize it was there's two different modes of OBS, and this is why we're on a soft launch, and then we're still
Yeah.
we're still working everything out. But
Still testing
Anyway,
this thing out.
you were talking about the games on the NES thing.
Yeah. So those are, I think I listed them all. There might be a couple more, but yeah.
So
And then
listen
each one
again
of
because
those
I think I
has
cut
game-
you off.
There was Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 are on there. Metroid Prime, Zelda, Kid Icarus, Donkey Kong, Excite Bike. I think that's all of them.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, wait, and Ice Climbers too. That's also on there too. And it's just like mini games of it. A lot of them are just like, oh, go grab the mushroom or get through this one level the fastest. But then there's other ones that are like you have to beat the whole game as fast as possible. So like Super Mario Bros. You have to go clear to the end, World 8, and beat Bowser like as fast as you can.
The whole
I
game.
think the record right now is like
The whole
the
game,
whole
man.
game.
So they had the whole game in there, and you just.
hmm
I've never beaten that
Yeah.
game in my
You can
life.
beat it in like 8 minutes, easy.
Yeah, Garage Gamer, he did it in like 7.5 minutes. He beat the whole game.
7.5.
So
Turd.
yeah, because you can go through and like go to the worlds, and I think the
The
first
warps.
level you can go to World 4. Yeah, and then then you go to World 8, and then you can just go to Bowser. So
That's crazy. It's like,
yeah,
well, here's the whole first game. Just beat that as quick as possible.
Yeah,
Speedrunners
yeah.
must love that.
It was,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was one of the original speedrun games, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, how you doing, Chaotic?
that game.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just like my stomach was bothering me a little bit, and I just felt a little under the weather, so I decided to lay down, and I just passed out immediately. And then I woke up,
Yeah,
and I saw your message that, "Hey, man, you want to jump on?" I was like,
hey,
no, yes."
hey, it's either way. Like I said, I totally understand. I've been dealing with like a 24-hour kind of a stomach thing too. It's just kind of like I don't know what it is. It just all of a sudden I'm like, man, my stomach hurts, and it's nothing like super serious, but it's just annoying more
Yeah.
than anything.
Exactly.
So I feel you, man. I feel you. I know how work is, but I appreciate you being here. I got the two most wanted talent in the arcade community on my show. I'm so excited. You guys have been everywhere, man. I'm like, I try to keep up with you guys, and you guys are just like blowing it up everywhere. But I love it. We're like I said, we're part of Arcades Anonymous. I got all our shows on there, our little intro and intro. So as our grow, I know Joel, GI Joel, another part of his group, he's starting to do some streams. He's starting to get random. I know I need to go up there and help him set something up. So he if you want to see like behind the scenes of how he builds stuff, and he's actually quite funny when he was like, "Hey, you want to see my gun? Did you guys catch that?" He's like, and he busts out his
Oh
drill.
yeah,
He's like, "Rrr," and you start
Yeah.
doing the Tim the Toolman thing. I'm like, man, he's actually quite entertaining. So if you haven't checked that out, I know he's gonna start. It's just gonna be him working in his shop. I know that, and just kind of like
It's-
explaining what he does. just behind the scenes stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are interested in that, so you kind of get an idea of how he thinks and what he's dealing with production stuff like that. So give him a
It's a
shout
great
out too
idea.
when he gets that thing going.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
Two
ready
birds
for the
with one
show?
stone.
You guys ready for the show?
Yeah, always.
Oh yeah.
All right, so today we're going to talk about our poll. If you haven't seen our poll, we have a poll up right now. I'll put it back in the chat because I don't know if you have it, Brian. Let's see here. Just if you want to give a quick yes or no on that. It's a simple question. Are games getting too big? That's the basic yes or no. If games getting too big, either size wise or just scope wise, or just are they just too big? So I remember you just think about these old games we're into, like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, and all these are like kilobytes, not even megabytes, kilobytes. You're able to put these amazing game. Look at what you just said. Mario or Super Mario Brothers is probably next to nothing, and they put the whole game on there to speed run on a collection. So, and that was a whole cartridge back in the day. So that was just like one game. So that's the question right there. We'll get to that a little later. So today's show, we're gonna do some game deals in the beginning, and then we're gonna say goodbye to the Xbox 360 store. I know you guys were more Xbox guys than I was, so I'd like to get you guys' input. AI causes another strike. So people are striking over AI again. There's an uprising against AI. Everybody's hating on AI. And then we will have our hot take. Mr. Cooper has a hot take for us today. And then we have keys to gaming. So you guys excited?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So let's get into that first topic. See if my stinger works. There we go. All right. See, we'll get to it. So the game deals. Mr. Cooper, what do we have here?
So this one is for the Xbox fans like myself. This is the ultimate game sale. It's happening right now, up to 80% off of a lot of great games. You got your Street Fighter 2, your Tekken in there, your Master Chief Collection.
Actually.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6, yeah. So I think that one is $30.
$30, yep.
$30, yeah, on sale for $30. So that's great. I think.
Yeah,
Red
it's a
Dead
good deal.
Redemption 2, it's $20 right now. So a lot of great games. If you don't have the Game Pass, I mean, even if you do have the Game Pass, it's fine. You can buy other games. So yeah, this is just some of the ones that I found that were pretty awesome, and I thought I'll share with other people just in case they don't know.
Yeah, you got the Master Chief Collection for $10. I mean,
$10. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, that's hours and hours of entertainment for $10.
yeah. 2K24 is $7. Pal World is $22.49. Trying to see. Fallout 4, $8. 16 for 76. Red Dead Redemption, $20. Elder Ring, 42. Yep. You might be see here. Street Fighter 6, like you said, 30. So pretty good deals on there. Anything you guys got your eye on?
Well, I pretty much got it.
Not right now.
Yep. I think Street Fighter 6 and the Tekken, I don't think those are ever going to be in Game Pass. And if they do, they won't stay there for long. So I think if you're wanting to own those would not be a good bad purchase. Because I could see them going on there, but not staying on there. Because they just took off, I know, on PlayStation, they just took off the 2K, and they only had it on there for like the basketball. They only had it on there for like 2 months, and they took it off again. So that's the only bad thing about these subscription things. They take away stuff. So if you buy them outright, you have them. So there's that. Another thing going on right now, if you do have Game Pass, which I don't think is going to go away because Microsoft owns it now, as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is available now on Game Pass. This is the first Call of Duty on Game Pass, so it begins. So this is
pretty awesome. I mean, good for them, I guess. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I think they're scared of X Defiant, to be honest. X Defiant is going to give them some competition. It's free. It's free to play, cross-play. So I think this is kind of like, hey, here's Call of Duty. This wasn't the best, I heard. I wasn't gonna buy it, but now I get it for Game Pass. So I'm gonna. Yeah, Chaotic, you interested in this one at all?
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I might play it. I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops 3. It wore thin for me, man. I'm just one of those type of people who are just like the same crap every year, just like a roster update for me.
Right. Yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
like after about 5 years, it's kind of worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's worth it to come back to, like, after they figure out what they want to do, and if they put I'm more of a campaign guy more than multiplayer. So
Yes.
when I heard that, like, was it Modern Warfare 3? They took the campaign out.
No, they didn't take it out, but it's very, very short, and I heard it wasn't very
Mhm.
good.
Right.
So if you want a good campaign, I'm going to say Cold War is really good. The Black Ops, it's part of the Black Ops series, which I guess Black Ops 6 or something is supposed to be coming out, 5 or 6. I
Right.
think. But that series, I've always loved the Black Ops series. So the Cold War one is very in depth. It's got Robert Redford in it. Like it's very in depth, and you can actually, it has a lot of what do you call it, trees, so decision making and stuff like that. So that one is worth a play. And then I went to Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3 honestly is just DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2 is good, but this was supposed to be DLC, and they kind of like shoehorned it into its own thing, which even like when it came up, that was some of the controversy. It was actually coming up as DLC instead of being a outright game when this came out. So, but now it's on Game Pass. It might be fun. I might check it out.
I mean, it's free. You might as well try it out.
It's free. If you don't have a Call of Duty game and you want to jump into like traditional Call of Duty, not that Fortnite clone one, it's a good one to check out. So I want to point that out. But and Mr. Cooper also pointed out some awesome things happening in the gaming realm of GameStop.
Oh yes. So you know how you go to GameStop and you just bought a $60 game and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you $7 for it." You can have that same experience with your old, authentic baseball cards, your basketball cards, your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You do the same thing with it. So you can get if you liked losing money very badly, you can do that at GameStop also with your cards.
It's the pawn shop of gamers. It's the gamers pawn shop.
This is a terrible idea to me. I don't know who would choose to do this. It just seems like
There's
a
some sucker
horrible
out there.
idea.
Oh, let's get rid of all your Pokemon cards and give them to GameStop. Okay,
And they have to be graded too, I think. Though for what I had seen, like you have to already have them pre-graded, and then they'll buy them from you. So I'm like, if you've already gone through the effort,
so if you got to
like,
pay to get
getting
them
these-
graded, don't you?
yeah. So why would you sell them to GameStop? Like I don't understand at all. Like I feel like it's just a lose in this scenario. Like, but it's there. I
You know
guess
who
if you're
this is
really
for,
desperate
right?
for money.
For that kid who steals somebody else's Pokemon cards.
Yes.
It needs to get rid of them.
Yes.
That's who this is for. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
not only is
It's for the black
no-
market. It's
yeah,
in black market.
not
You
only
need
is it
someone,
like your sports
and
cards.
GameStop's here to take advantage of it. They need something, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I know, you
Yeah.
know, locally, one of the franchise owners of the Domino's in our town, he had a side hustle where he had his own store where he did baseball, sports memorabilia, trading cards. There's a big market for it. It makes lots of money. He ended up closing that
absolutely.
store down and just selling stuff online, selling it on eBay, and he made more money than having a store going open. So there is a market for this stuff. I don't know how big it is. I don't know. Chaotic, you were into sports and stuff. Were you ever into trading cards and stuff like that, like this? Any sports or
I mean, as a kid, I had lots of hockey cards and baseball cards and stuff like that. My brother got me into them, and we used to go to collectible stores and buy packs and I mean, heck, I remember when they had the old expired gum and baseball packs.
Oh yeah, the stick of gum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like I have my boys have like a box they bought at a yard sale or something that had a bunch of them in it, and they kind of go through them, and every now and then you find some gems in there. You know, if I mean, to me it's like if I had like Chris Webber's rookie card when somebody had Chris Webber and Shaquille O'Neal because they both got drafted by the Magic back to back, and Chris Webber got immediately traded, but somebody had the cards, and I wanted that so bad because they had his, you know, because it was back to back round one picks, and it was the Magic stuff like that, or Jordan's rookie card, or maybe I'm a Piston fan, so maybe like a Dennis Rodman, Isaiah Thomas, or maybe a Chauncey Billups rookie card or something like that. That
Well,
would
you can take all your cards, and then Cal can take all of his cards. You guys can go to GameStop and get like
ripped off.
87 cents.
It's
Like,
for store as $3 in store credit.
yes. We'll give you 3 months of Game Pass, $1 a piece.
No, it'd be like towards their whatever their game they have like a gaming pro membership that gives you nothing. That gives you some socks. You know, I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. There's a bounty for 25,000. What are they looking for? A card? What? So they got a bounty. How does that work? So they're looking for a specific card. $25,000.
I have no
bounty.
idea. I didn't go that far into it, but
What the-
apparently,
See, celebrate Copa 25 covered. I don't know what this is. 13 for this rare exclusive sticker. So they're trying to find a sticker. Okay.
is the sticker on the card,
I don't know.
or is it like?
I don't know. It's some sticker. They want a sticker. If you find it, they give you. Are they giving you 25,000? So that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I
Yeah.
mean, what is it worth? $1 million?
Yeah, this is worth $2 million. We'll give you.
What is it worth
$25,000
if they're
for
going to
it.
give you $25,000? I don't trust GameStop.
Yeah.
None of you should trust GameStop ever. I want them to stay in business. I don't
Yeah.
want them to go away, but I don't trust them. I still want them to be there because I still need to window shop, and I still need to go in there and go, that's cool. I mean, you know what I mean? It's kind of a, you know, I don't want them to go away completely, but there's that. We're still in the game deals. So if you guys have Amazon Prime, how many of you got Amazon Prime? Did you guys know they have video games? They have this whole thing with Twitch and stuff. They give you a free video game. So if you have a PC, you can get Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, Alex in the Miracle World DX, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lord, Midnight Fight Express.
Midnight Fight Express. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
so that's free. See, the cool thing about these ones, you just own them. Even if you get rid of Amazon Prime, you keep them. So I'm pretty sure. And Shredder's Revenge is in there. So I was like, man, this game's everywhere. So if you don't have Shredder's Revenge yet, you can get it for free now. This one I thought was funny. YouTuber's Life 2. I thought about streaming that one. Have a YouTuber's Life. Is this really how it is?
Is that Maneater?
Maneater, Samurai Bridge.
Well, Call of Juarez. That's good too.
Isn't that like a prequel to Red Dead or something?
It's totally different game, different story, but it's in the same vein.
Okay, same vein. Okay. Wall World. Don't know what that is. Forager. Every Dream Valley. Card Shark. And they get they got some Weird West. They
Weird
got some
West,
weird
good.
stuff, indie stuff. But check it out if you need to go to search Amazon Gaming, and it's actually they kind of blend it with Twitch Gaming, so it's kind of interchangeable. If you log into your I'm not logged in right now, so it doesn't look the same. But if you log in, it will show you what you can claim. It gives you like in-game currency for a bunch of different games and stuff like that. They do it just kind of like once a month, like Epics and all those. So if you check that out, another gaming deal, Humble Bundle is doing a gold medal games. If you don't know what Humble Bundle is, they have these game bundles.
Yeah.
Some are good, some are not so good, but this one for $30 will get you everything here. We'll get you Skater XL, some Match Point, which is tennis, Pro Surfing, 2K24, and 2K23 for PGA, and Sessions, which is another skater. If you played Skate, they're in those vein. One's better graphics than the other. They play similar to Skate. And Descendant. Have you ever played this? This is kind of like you just go downhill on a bike. It's like polygon graphics. It's actually
Was it downhill? What's the game? Trail?
something like that. Yeah, it's just you're riding a like a mountain bike down.
Oh, Descenders?
Descenders. Yep.
Yeah. It's on Xbox Game Pass. It's good.
Yep. So I don't know how to play
nice.
that music, but yeah, it's kind of just ride a bike down a hill.
Yeah, it's a sandbox type game. You can do some tricks. You can do I think there's a level editor too where people made levels and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. See that expands games like this.
It's kind of like Happy Wheels, but with real physics and bikes, and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it looks
If y'all
like
ever
fun.
played Happy Wheels.
So $30
that.
would get you all that. So if you're interested in that, if you don't, and if you can, you go down to 12, you can get Descenders Sessions and 20% off coupon. If as you go up for $15, you can get the 2K24 and the PGA. That's actually the deal right there.
Yeah, that's actually a deal.
That's the deal. It's $15, man. How can you beat that? That's why PC gaming is where it's at. All right. Well, that is that. So we can move on. All right, guys. So next up, we're gonna talk about the saying goodbye to Xbox 360 store. So today actually is the last day you could buy Xbox 360 games. So I'm not. It's so hard to say goodbye. Sing it with me, bro.
It's the end of an era, man. It's the end of
End
an
of the
era.
road.
That's just what it is.
Although we've come.
Na.
Hey, yeah, all those songs. I was more of a PS3 guy, and but it's same era, same time. I can recognize that 360 was huge when it came out. That was kind of like the best Xbox ever was during the 360 era. And this is kind of at the end of the era. I know you guys were Xbox guys. Did you guys start off on 360? What did you guys start? Did you start with Play? Did you ever go to the PlayStation and jump? Because a lot of people went from like PlayStation 2, and then they jumped to 360. That was kind of the pattern of the crowd. And then
I did PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. PS3, and then went back to the 360 and kind of never looked back.
So did you stop right there? Is that where you stopped, or did you go Nintendo at all at any point?
I didn't go I went from I did have a Wii, and
you had to have a Wii.
Yeah, I had a Wii, and then later on I got a Wii U, and then I finally went to the Switch this past year.
So you skipped Xbox.
And I had I'm just not interested in PS5. I'm happy with my Series X.
Okay. So would you go, Mr. Cooper?
I never did PlayStation really. I mean, we had a PS2, but I went from Xbox 360. I mean, I pretty much have always owned Xbox. I've never really owned I have a PS4 now. But yeah, I don't really play it very much. It's always just been my Xbox.
Okay. So, I mean, of course, I started Super Nintendo, Sega, all that, and then when PlayStation came out, then PlayStation N64 I had them all, and then I kind of paused on video games for I got paused and had a life and got married and and then when the kids started getting a little older, we kind of bought back the N64, and then I went and got the PS2 kind of late in its life cycle. So I had that, but then it kind of was a benefit because by then there were so many games out there for PlayStation that I was able to get, like the Ratchet and Clanks and the 2K and the sports games, and it was just a huge jump from what I was used to. So it was like, holy crap, there's all these games that I can play now. And GameCube was trying at the time, and so I missed like the Dreamcast, and that had already like come and gone before I even got a new system. So it was just like a blink of an eye. Dreamcast was gone. So I never really got even a chance to even like dig into that, and it was so rare that nobody really had that one. And then then the thing with 360, everybody's talking about the 360 coming out, and so and then it began the next generation. And then the reason why I went PS3 is I had to talk the wife into something, right? And we had all this PS2 games, right? and I wanted a new TV.
Got in the web.
I wanted a new TV, and it came with a Blu-ray player. So I was able to say, hey, this is a Blu-ray player. It plays all the PS2 games, so we don't have to sit there and right away buy all these games. But then we'll have a Blu-ray player, and then we can get a new TV. So we bought our first HD TV and a PS3 at the same time. So that Blu-ray player actually, and she was like, I said, we can get a smaller TV and get a PS3 because she wanted a new TV. She goes, nah, just get what you want. So we got the big TV and the PS3, and then we never looked back. And so that was the reason why we went the PS3 route. And the thing on the PS3, remember, online was free. That was a big deal. That was a huge deal.
Yes.
So having the 360, but we're talking. So that's the reason why I didn't go 360. But man, you cannot deny Call of Duty on the Xbox 360 was where it was at back in the day. So our story here
I remember all the vile things that were told to me in those rooms.
See, that was the thing with the PS3. Nobody, and the thing with the PS3 online, nobody talked. If you talked in a PS3 thing, everybody was like, "Shut up."
Nobody talked. You talk about getting canceled. You went to one of those chats, man.
There's people in our community that's been canceled over and over for things they've said in those 360.
Yes.
They come back to haunt him. And he goes, "Man, is this you? No, I was like 12."
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Polygon's got a story. Gamers mourn the Xbox 360 after the digital store shuts down. Are they mourning? Are they mourning, guys? Are they really mourning the fact that this
it's the end of an era.
It's an end of an era. I don't think they're mourning though. I think it's time to emulate,
Oh yeah, I mean, RGT85 just did a video on, how well emulation for 360 is going now.
Yep. So I think we're just kind of waiting for that to happen, and then here we go. I mean, that's when this stuff ends. Somebody picks up. Look at what's going on with the Wii U now, with Pretendo. Pretendo, have you heard of Pretendo?
I have not. What's Pretendo?
Pretendo is a emulated online service for the Wii U and the what's their handheld on 3DS. So you can log in, you can make your own account. It's actually the Nintendo service. You can play all the online stuff. They're working on everything that they took away. They're putting it back. So you can and
Nice.
you don't even have to hack your system if you don't want to. There's a way to log in and set up an account and everything. And so emulators are the community is just taking it over and turning everything that they took away, turning it back on. So So I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing that stuff for the 360. So,
Yeah.
and what was it when they did Halo 2 when they turned that off? That guy was on there for like 6 months trying to keep the game going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if there's a big enough fan base, they'll keep it going. I mean, some of my old computers are still getting video games. So I think it's just like you said, end of an era. But I think you know, there's good things to come. I'm not. I mean, they're already, like you said, they're already talking about emulating 360 games. They haven't even really got like the original Xbox emulated as well as the 360. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' fondest memory of the 360?
Oh man.
Oh,
For
man.
me it was
That's-
Gears of War, man.
Gears of War.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
that series kicked it off for me, and I was a major like fan from day one. Like I was so hyped up until the release date, and I remember like doing the midnight launch for it and picking it up and everything. Like midnight launches was a big 360 thing for me too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the first Destiny. I think that was because it was on both platforms, and so that was like my last game like that I really played was Destiny on the 360. And I remember I had a man cave at that time too, and I literally took an entire weekend and like just like camped out in my in my man cave and just played Destiny for like 3 days straight. That was like my last like hoorah with the
Les
360
Hurrah,
really.
360.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
Yeah, Jason's saying most games now are multi-platform, so it's kind of hard to care anymore as far as back in the day. But yeah, I agree. 20 years is too long to support. The thing is, the PS3 store is still up, so they were 1 year behind. So we'll see you guys think PS3 store is gonna be next.
I mean, might as well to clear up, you know, any kind of server storage.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I could see him doing it, but man, like you said, it's same for me. That would be like you guys are feeling with the Xbox.
See, there you
I'll
go.
be right back. I got something biting me. I don't know what it is. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
What? Okay. Something's biting Mr. Cooper.
That's one of them boiler room crickets, man.
Oh man, that's what happens when you live in a boiler room. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that end of the era. But like I said, they're still saying if you bought stuff, you can still download your games. You can download the DLC, you just can't purchase stuff. So that's what they're
Right.
saying. How long that's gonna last, who knows? But we will see on that one. I hope Mr. Cooper's okay. That rat doesn't eat his legs off. That's crazy. Live. Okay. So we're gonna move on to the next story while Mr. Cooper does that. Let's see here. As he come here. AI concerns. AI causes a strike. Another strike. You've heard about this?
No.
So the SAG, the people who are actors and stuff in did you figure out what it was?
Okay.
You there? Did you figure
I'm
out what
back.
it was?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a spider down here. I got
you
him.
bit by a spider.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. My wife came to check. It's like, at first I was just trying to ignore it and like try to get it, and then I was like, all right, I can't ignore it anymore. Like I gotta get off here and get this thing. Yeah.
He's dedicated to
I
the
got
show,
it.
guys. He's gonna get eaten by a
Yes.
spider and keep going.
Yes. Sorry.
Look at this, guys.
Sorry. I was like,
my crew is awesome, man. I got Chaotic, who was like feeling sick, felt bad, jumped on, and then my My co-host, Mr. Cooper, is getting eaten by a spider, but he's still going strong. That's how we were dedicated here at the Open Fridge, man. That's what I talk about commitment right there.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So, yeah.
All right, man.
Sorry
we're
about that, but we're good now.
We're good now.
Good now.
All right. That's
Yes.
Hey, man. That's why we do this live, man. All right. Next story. It's AI causes a strike. So the SAG for video games. These are like the Actors Guild or something like that.
Mhm.
They went on strike Friday. They are, I guess there's loopholes and stuff for AI where they can be used for acting and stuff. So they don't like that. So everybody who's making a video game right now can't work. So so we got all these stories
Interesting.
and stuff about all these devs shutting down, all these studios shutting down, and they
Mhm.
decided this is a great time to ask for more money and strike. So,
There.
and they say we strike as a matter of last resort. We have given the process absolutely as much time as we reasonably can, and we are exhausted all the possibilities, and that is why we are doing it now.
Okay.
Um,
More power to you.
yeah, you know,
So their logic is, hey, you know how our jobs are like being taken away constantly, and now there's this new machine that can do it like way more easily and for less money. Well, let's like fight against that. That's the logic.
and stop working.
And stop working.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a good idea, but it is an idea. You
It
can do
is.
that.
Whether you take on unions are good or bad, this is just dumb. Come on, this is just stupid. Like, not all games are needing your talent, so video game industry is not reliant on your talent as much as maybe like the television industry or the movie industry.
Mhm.
So you don't have the leverage that you think you have. The fact that you admit that what games can you think of that really need people? Sports games. So this could hurt sports games. Maybe wrestling games. You know, anything that does motion capturing, and maybe some story games. But what if you use just I don't. It's just so stupid because there's like, if you want to make your own video game now, like in Unreal, you can buy like these like motion packs that does like all the motions for you. There's lip syncing software now. There's I mean, you can literally there's we all play with AI, and we the stuff we could create just for the fun of it. Imagine, I guarantee these guys have more powerful tools than we have access to, and some of these people are creating this stuff themselves. It's just what I don't understand. You know, I understand like if somebody's getting hurt for protection, like if you get hurt doing this stuff or that kind of protection, but like
Mhm.
your job, like guaranteed you have a job. Nobody's guaranteed to have a job. You know, I've been in unions, and what they end up doing when the union gets too greedy, they shut the whole place down and send it across overseas. I had a job that was, we built trusses for bowling lanes. We got too greedy. They shut it all down and bought the stuff from Canada. It's just how it is. And then they moved the rest of the plant to Mexico. So it was like, if that's how it works. If they don't,
It kind of comes down to like who needs each other more. Like with like television and movies, you do need actors and actresses. Like that's. But here it seems like in video games, like the actors need the video games more than the video games need the actors, kind of thing. Like you can make this without these people here. And even I used to watch a podcast about people who do voices, and they said, back in the day, they'd be in the studios for like 10 hours doing, all the sounds like, huh, good. Like they'd do all those voices. And now they're like, oh, they only limit you to like 2 hours a day. and that's all they would do now because they don't want to like hurt your voice, and they realize like how sensitive that the actors and actresses are. So that's just almost like a headache. I feel like that they could get rid of with AI. like, like, like,
Yeah, I think we
I
can
don't
make
know.
grunts and moans, and I think we could find something that would do that for us.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you could find packs of them. There was there's the scream. I forget. There's like the yell or something, like infamous yell that they use in all the movies and stuff like that. They just
Oh
sampled
yeah.
that once, and it's just it's crazy. I understand, like I did a hot take like with the music industry. I'm sitting there, I'm all for disrupting the music industry because of all the copyright strikes and all that stuff. But I mean, if you guys want, if you're talented enough, your talent will outshine AI. AI is good, but somebody who's talented, people are going to want that talent. And I understand cloning that talent and somebody like what happened to the guy from Back to the Future, the the dad.
Yeah.
He sued. They like literally cloned him with a face mask and stuff, like stole his face. And I understand
Mm.
that aspect of it. If somebody's like just like take your emotion and steal it and not pay you for that, and clone it, that I can understand because that's like your likeness. But if you're making a character like I only think of Uncharted. Uncharted's probably one of the where the actors do the voice and the motion. They act it out. So there's as far as closest thing to acting a video game out is what they did with Uncharted, because they did the full motion caption. They're acting everything out in front of a green screen. Their faces are a little changed and stuff, but they're actually doing everything. So I understand protecting maybe that, but who knows, man? The game industry right now is crazy. It's getting bloated, and I think that's going to lead into our hot take that we had this week. So to this one, Taco.
Burns hotter, but the proof chills. Hot takes sizzle, but the cold facts thrill.
Comes to us, Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, what is our hot take this week?
Developers are making their games huge to bog down your game system and incline you to continue to play only their one game. So what do you think?
So that's the goal.
Okay,
Explain.
so
Explain.
think about it. I think back in the day, we had the cartridges, we had discs where they had to fully optimize these files to make them as small as possible to fit onto, that device, that item that would work with a gaming system. But nowadays, it seems like since they don't really have to have that limits, they don't have those limits. They could just use as much memory as possible. They have decided, hey, if we make this game so huge that once you download it, you never want to undownload it, and it makes it so you can't download very many other games, that you'll play our game more. Because think about it, if you're sitting there and you have a 300 gigabyte game stuck on your Xbox or your PlayStation 5, how much less likely are you to uninstall that so you can play a different game than keep that on there so you don't have to worry about reinstalling it later on?
I mean,
Same.
it depends on what it is. Like, if it was something like Call of Duty, I would get rid of it because it's like I'm gonna play this maybe once a year with somebody that begs me to play with them.
Right, but then let's say there was the one night you want to play, and it's a 300 gigabyte download, and you're like, this is gonna take me half a day to get. So that's what he's saying is like, let's think of a game that maybe what's that, Starfield, or what's that new one they came out with?
I think it was Starfield, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's say that thing's huge, right? So if you're like stuck in that game and then you want to play another, let's say the latest sports game comes out, this is going to get the sports guys the most is is my audio working?
Yeah.
Okay. My levels aren't showing up, so I'm. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Sound great.
All right. I'm looking at my things. What's going on? So yeah, I would say like if you get to a new sports game, if I want to play 2K, okay, let's say here's a good example. WWE comes out, new game one comes out, right? Let's say I'm into that, and then I want to play the basketball game, right? And then I want to play Call of Duty. I have to pick between those three because I'm not going to be able to on a standard thing to be able to put all three of those games on because they're over 200 gigabytes a piece. And and if you start downloading DLC and stuff like that, they get bloated. So you're gonna have to choose to whether you're not gonna be able to like flip back and forth unless you're buying and Xbox got worse with their expansion cards. You can't buy a standard SSD and like you can with a PlayStation and install it. You have to buy their proprietary card. So there could be that incentive to get the proprietary card too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you think that it would keep you from undownloading or uninstalling one of the games just because you're like, ah, it's so big, like it's like my whole system is this. Would it maybe keep you from playing other games because you're like, I don't have the space for other games right now? Or do you think you'd be like, yeah, oh well, I'll buy it and then download it later?
With subscription and stuff like that, it's such a different thing. It makes me stream games more, which I think they want. Because if I want to just test out a game, I'm not going to install a 300 gigabyte game just to test it out. You know what I mean? And the new new NBA 2K, I have the old one. I have 22 that I still play, and then the new one came out, and I'm like, do I really want to? I would have to delete my old one to play it. So it kind of makes me this. I already have my guy created, and I would have to start all over. So it's kind of like. And that's the same thing with these wrestling games. If you play any of those are huge. Call of Duty is another one. That's why they want you to delete that old one and keep going. So yeah, I think I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but man, they are not making it easy to keep. And the thing is, with the external hard drives, those only you can't use an external hard drive for the modern games. You can only use them for the older like PS4 last gen games. You talk about bugs, man. I got a big huge ant on my wall now. What the heck is going on today? I just looked up at a freaking ant. It's a huge ant. I'm like, oh, okay. We got bugs invading the show.
I did have an example of the ridiculousness. I understand it may not be on purpose, but for some reason, they're not taking the time to really, again, optimize the file so that they could do this. So this is with Battlefront. Okay, is this the original Battlefront we're looking at here?
This is the original one, right
the
here.
2004.
Right here.
This is your Xbox PS2 days. Okay, this is 3 gigabytes. Is all that this takes. And the second one is about the same. I think it's like 4. So for both of these, it's like 7 gigabytes. Now the new release of the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, they didn't do anything. They didn't upgrade anything. They literally just took these games and they put them onto the new systems. And now that is 50 gigabytes. Why? What happened? I don't understand. Like, what did you do on this one to make the other one?
And the specs aren't literally. I mean, it went from 1 gigabyte. It's like a 750 card. It's not even that.
Yeah.
Like, the spec wise, it's not even that big of a jump.
And they literally went up. What is that? Like 8 times more? The storage is like 8 times more with both of the games for no reason. It's just like it's there. Like, oh yeah, now it's 50 gigabytes. Why? What changed?
I don't know.
So to me, I think they are overinflating these because it does bog down your storage because they want you to keep that on there or be less likely to uninstall it or maybe they just don't care to take the time to optimize these files so that can shrink them and make them work. They're just like, whatever. Like, people can buy more storage. Who cares?
Yeah, I do agree. It's a sloppy. I was thinking this poor programming, and like you said, there a lot of it, upscaling. If you said you didn't upscale it, so that don't make no sense. But yeah, okay, so that's Mr. Cooper's hot take. We'll look at the poll. Games getting too big. We had a 3 votes and 67% say yes. So we'll say yes. I agree with that poll. Small sample size, but I agree that games are getting too big. So, we'll go show that off real quick. All right, so we got a couple quick things. We got about 5 minutes left. I'm gonna show off a couple things. Call this Keys to Gaming. I know. So modders do some crazy stuff, and just wanted to show this off real quick. Somebody modded a keychain and made a Nintendo Wii. Made a Nintendo Wii into a keychain that actually works. So you can, and it's got the ports to the for the GameCube section of it. So it doesn't use the Wiimote or anything like that, but yeah, somebody modded a Wii and made it into a keychain.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's disgusting. And they call it a Kiwi or Kiwi.
So is there games preloaded on it then? I'm guessing.
No,
There's no other.
You would have to get them on there. There's a little port for it and stuff. But yeah,
Oh my gosh!
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's
USB-C. Yeah, so you can have a keychain with a Wii. And then Nintendo, not to be outdone, decided, I know, I keep pointing this out yesterday. They have these little fidget spinners now that are reminiscent of the old controllers. So I think these are in a what do they call these little gumball machine looking things? I don't know where we could get at these. I think these are in Japan only.
Just Japan only right now.
Yeah, so I can't wait till these come in. But another caveat of these that people are finding out, these are OEM parts. These are straight up OEM parts from Nintendo.
Really?
Yes. So these are actually real buttons, and if you open them up, they actually have the membrane in them. So what people are doing now with these are replacing their buttons on their real controllers with this stuff. Because these are actually OEM parts. It's like
smart little dude.
I know.
Genius.
People are like, they started opening these things up, and they're like, these are OEM parts. So yeah. So if we start seeing these, and you like, let's say, I think this one right here, this little that nub for your N64 controller. I don't know about your guys', but mine's busted. I got like 3 or 4 of those things that thing's busted. I would love to have a new one of those. But yeah, so if you guys started seeing them, these are actually from Nintendo, and these are OEM parts. I thought that was interesting that that's what they're using them for. So
that's awesome.
But anyway, we are getting close to the end of the show. I appreciate you guys. Chaotic, thanks for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Mr. Cooper, again, I appreciate you being here.
I have one more thing.
Okay, what you got?
One more thing. We have to congratulate Jay over here on 900 subs. He just crossed the threshold.
Yes.
900 subs.
Yes, we are getting close to our 1,000. Yes, so see, I can do my sub count here. See if I can transition that. Yeah, as I don't know what I'm doing. There it goes. Yeah, 900. We are very close. 900 subs. Yes, it's a big milestone. So 100 more on a road to 1,000, and then we got to get you guys on there too, Mr.
And
Cooper.
don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And sub this guy down here, 500 subs, and he's gonna start giving out some gifts here, guys. So make sure you subscribe to Chaotic, because
he's got.
We want to get this out to people.
I don't got nothing to give away, so I mean, I might have some like codes or something, but he's giving away some fun stuff with the SP, that Ambernick SP, and everything. So let's go around the horn real quick. Mr. Cooper, also known as Guy 88. Anything you want to promote or shout out?
AA on Wednesdays, of course. You got Yo Retro on Sundays, us on Mondays, so we can fill up your half of your week if you want to. So make sure you're always checking out our channels, as well as everyone else on AA to see what's going on. As far as things in the boiler room right now, I'm trying to finish up one video. Hopefully, I can get it done tonight and then edit that. So you should see that later on this week. And then I'm hoping to finally bake something that I've been cooking on for a while.
Cooking with Cooper.
Yes. Hopefully, I can get it done this week. I said it last week. Yes. I said it last week, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I want to do it this week. And then things have just been so chaotic that I haven't been able to do it. So
Dang
maybe
it,
this
Brian.
week.
Well, you were everywhere.
I know, you're welcome.
That's awesome. All right, Chaotic, you got anything you want to shout out?
Make sure you subscribe to Chaotic BPR to help me get to 500 so I can give away some stuff.
What's you at now?
Yo
What's your
Retro
count
on-
at right now?
What's that?
What's
Count
your-
right now is what, 442?
Oh, we're getting there.
Last time I checked, let me double check
Close.
that.
We are close,
Yeah,
man.
442.
All right, yeah. It is.
58.
It's like painful watching the
58.
number just not move after a while. It's like we're so close.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there definitely.
Absolutely. And then you got Yo Retro with my co-host Half a Dozen on Sundays
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
channel and his as well. And keep Arcades Anonymous, keep going. Tomorrow night I am co-hosting with Rascal on his gaming show. We're going to celebrate Wallace and Gromit's DLC release on Walkabout
Are we
Golf.
playing that? We playing that?
We're going to be playing that. He's also giving away 3 DLC codes for that map.
I do pretty good on that show.
Yeah. So make sure
Okay,
you
Jay, you don't
do
show
that.
up.
So if you
Come
guys
hang
don't
out.
know,
You don't come tomorrow, Jay. Jay, you stay away.
I won twice that last week. I won the NES championship thing, and I won a game, and yeah, I do, and I won a Killer Instinct game on there, so I do really good on that. And
Yeah.
last week, when we played golf, I got a hole in one. I was so hyped. I got a hole in
You
one
won
on
the
a
whole
par
thing,
5.
though, didn't you?
What?
You won the whole thing.
I won the whole
too,
thing. Yeah, that pretty much sealed the deal, man. So, if you want to join Walkabout Golf, man, is one of my favorite VR games. So, yeah, even if I didn't win, man, it was just a blast just being able to play that again with you guys. So yeah, definitely check out Yo Rascal. It's gonna be in my schedule thing at the end. If you worry about times, we try to support each other in this community, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing. Again, check us out, like and subscribe. Check out Arcades Anonymous. That's when you're gonna see all of us next, except for tomorrow. We're gonna see Brian Tuesday. So yeah, keep in touch, and we're gonna see you guys next time.
Michael B. comes out.